Sorry, let me start recording it. Now, look at here, go into material management, under purchasing, okay, you will have something called messages. You have to go into the node called messages. Okay, look at here, this is messages. When you are under messages, you have something called output control. Under output control, you see here, this is the one where you are supposed to specify various things that we have done yesterday. First and foremost, like I said, I'm going to create message determination schema, right? Look at here, because I am under purchasing, you have various message types for various purchasing documents. I wanted to work with purchase order, so therefore I go with define message schema for purchase order. I go with this, then you see here maintain message determination for determination schema for purchase order. So I'm going to create, I'll just go and maintain one schema. Okay. Standard one looks like it's not been there. RMBEF is standard one. So what I do is I simply go and copy. Let me see what is there here. Okay. Okay. There are lot many things. RMBEF one I assume is the standard one. Okay, so I just go copy it. I rename it as ZNIS 00. Okay, this is output determination schema for purchase order. Okay. Output determination schema for purchase order. Let it be this way. Hit enter. Go with copy all. There are 7 entries got copied. I just go and save it. Right. Now you work with ZNIS 00. Select this one. Go with control data. Here there are lot many things. You delete whatever the things which you do not want it. Let's say NEUS, ACE, AUFB, MAHN, etc. etc. I'm deleting them. So I keep only NEU and MAIL. Right? This NEU I'm copying it to ZNIS. Okay? Let's say I name it as GNIS. Right? I would say hit enter. Entry B EFGNIS does not exist in table T 685. That's okay. Let me just go and see. Hi Pavitra. I'll just
hello sir.
Yeah, we are discussing about the message. Condition technique, usage of condition technique in message determination. So we have just started about 5-10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to create a new message type. Alright, simply you can go with this way, or you can simply save the message determination procedure and then go back to a previous node, and then you can go and create your message type. Either way you can do it. Looks like system is taking longer than expected. Give it for a couple more minutes. Okay, let me not go with this approach because it's taking too much time. I'll just go back. Your changes will be lost. Cancel. I would say yes. Now you see here in my ZNIS 00, the schema for output determination, I have maintained only 2. I'll simply save it. I'll come back to this one, okay? Now, you see here, I'll just go back. I'll close this. Now you see here, message types. I just go into this, define message type for purchase order. Like I said, I've got so many purchasing documents. I'm going to set up message type only for purchase order. So therefore, I go with define message type for purchase order. I'll just go with it. You see here, maintain message type for purchase order. You go with first node, and here you simply copy NEU. Go with this. Make it as ZNEU, okay, and rename this to print copy of Nissan POs. Okay, I would say NIS POs. Okay, say hit enter. Copy all. Language Russia, I don't require it, so I go with English. An entry already exists. That's okay. Number of dependent entries copied is 32. That's fine with me. Now you see NEU, ZN, okay, Z, come on, where is ZNIS? There are so many things here, out of which did I save it? No, I'm not saved. Okay, so let me save it first. I just have to save all these things. Okay, now you would see CNIS. Come on, it's not there. Strange.
Not saved, sir.
Okay, let me do it once again. ZNIS, or I would say ZNPO. Okay, Nissan POs, right? So here I would say enter, copy all. Number of dependent entries copied, this one. Okay, now you see ZNPO is copied. Something got happened last time, so it got terminated. Okay, now you see GNPO is your output type, message type. Now just go with details. Okay, you see here access sequence key is Z987, so just put it here. Your access sequence key is Z987, so I'll just add it here. That's the existing one. Okay, this is not GNIS. Let me rename it to ZNPO. Okay, so I'm using it as ZNPO. Okay, now I'll simply, after creating this one, okay, I'll just come back. You see, if you want to make certain modifications, you can do so here. ZNPO, go to details. Okay, so here access sequence key, you can find out access to conditions. Multiple issuing means you can issue multiple printouts. And then this is the printer program. How to, you will be sending the PO copies to suppliers from your mail. You need to copy this one, FM06EAEND. You need to copy this and create your own program so that the print preview data of the PO will be converted into PDF file. Okay, so దానికి a program వచ్చిందండి. And then default values, I would like to go with send immediately, print out, communication strategy is not required unless you are setting up an email notification. Okay, timing immediately not allowed, no, this is not required. Job and time entered, application not allowed, timing for immediately not allowed. Okay, this is all okay. Default value, as long as you have selected send immediately, that's fine. Okay, print parameter purchasing group, this is also okay. Now just save this. Similarly, if you want to go and make a modification in the what you call language based text, you can do so here, otherwise skip it off. Now you see here SAP FM06P is the program. Okay, and form is this one, entry underscore routine is entry underscore NEU. Form, the background form is MEDRUCK. This is the template. Okay, so print, if you go and look at partner roles, these are all the ones. So here, once you are done with this, okay, now what you can do is fine tune control purchase order. This is required only in case if you want to trigger the printout even for the change also. Otherwise, you need not have to work with this. Okay, so BEF12, let me choose this one. And you would have this one. Okay, this is update print. So what you can do is you can simply copy this, make it as your ZNPO. This is what you have created, right? Okay, just say hit enter and then you save it. Once you are done with this, what you can do is you can go back to your message schema that you have defined in the previous step. You see here define message schema for the purchase order. You go to this maintain message determination schema. This is your ZNIS00 output determination schema. Now you go into this where you add your new message type here. Okay, before that look at here, 1060 is there, 20 is not there. Okay, so in case if you want to make it as step number 20, okay, counter say 1 or okay, just give me a moment, back, lost, back. If you want to copy this also, you can do so. How? Copy it, you can say counter number 2, instead of NEU we can go with ZNPO. Okay, save it. Okay, so now in the step number 20, counter number 2, ZNPO is the condition type. Okay, so now you have got a condition type which is assigned to your ZNIS. Look at here, what did I do? I have created my own condition type, which is nothing but output type or message type here, which is assigned to my own schema group. Okay, what is my schema group? I have maintained it as ZNIS00, right? So now message type is ZNPO. Let me copy this. I have just created my message type ZNPO for this. Okay, so this is my message type. I am now going to work with access sequence key. Let me go and create my own access sequence key. How to create? Or let me establish the link. You see this link, GNS00, that is schema for the message determination. Okay, this link is already established. Now I'm going to establish this link. Whenever I create a purchase order, schema needs to be automatically determined. How? This is the link. Assign schema to purchase order. So here, instead of RNBEF, what you are supposed to assign is your ZNIS00. Okay. So here you could see various things. Okay. See what is this key? Give me a moment. Transmission time, spot for change messages. Use this indicator to set the point in time at which change messages, notices are to be transmitted. If you set this indicator and the indicator new message is not set, the chosen transmission time spot is taken for change messages. Okay, so basically if you want to okay, you just simply go and make ZNIS 0. Let me change that one. Okay, the rest of them you need not have to, you go and assign it. Now the link is established, high level link. You have assigned your application with schema. Schema is assigned to various output types. Now you see I am working with at the condition type level, that is message type level. This is what I told you yesterday. I will create my own access sequence key, my own condition type, my own condition table, so on and so forth. So now I am done with condition type, aka message type. I am done with my message definition schema. Now for a message type, you need to have access sequence. Now the standard access sequence key that is being used is Z987. I am going to copy Z987 and create my own access sequence key. What is an access sequence key? What is an access sequence key? As we discussed yesterday, it's a search strategy given by SAP used to determine correct condition record for a particular condition type available in the condition tables. If I have to modify that statement from the message definition perspective, I would say access sequence key is a search strategy given by SAP to determine correct message record for a particular message type in the existing condition tables. Okay, so here message type is nothing but condition type. So what am I going to do? You see here Z987. This is the access sequence key. I'm going to copy this and name it as something like ZNIS. Okay, I would see here access sequence key for message type CNPO. Okay, I would just go copy all. 11 entries got copied. I would just go and save it. Okay, now I've got this access sequence key. Now if I go into accesses, you would see various condition tables. Okay, can you hear me? వినిపిస్తుందండి?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you see here ZNIS has got condition table 27, 25, 26, 987. So what did I say about condition table? It's nothing but the combination of key fields used to determine a correct condition record. So if you want to use 27, it uses purchasing organization and vendor combination to determine the condition record. If you want to go with 27, I would just go with each one. You see here, select the first one, go with fields. You see here, purchase organization and vendor. With this combination, your system determines condition record, right? If I wanted to go with 25, you see here 25 is used to determine condition record based on doc type, organization, purchase organization and vendor. Now this is based on document type, and the last one is based on purchasing organization. Now you see, I'm going to create a new condition table. What is the table number here? 987. Let's say I wanted to create my own condition table and include here. If I have to create my own condition table, first of all I should go and create my condition table. Okay. Now condition table, I wanted to create a new condition table on the basis of company code, purchase organization and vendor, let's say. Okay. Let's say I'm creating a new condition table. This is the one on the basis of purchase organization, company code and say vendor. This is the combination which I'm going to use it to determine my condition record, right? So let me go and create my own condition table. How do I? Just one step above. Define condition table for purchase order. I'll just go to this place. Create condition table for purchase order. Look at here. How many entries are there? 025 blah 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 987. Let me just go with 999. I'll just go and create like this 999. Hit enter. Okay. Now if you look at here, what fields am I going to use it? Company code. Double click company code. The right hand side page is called field catalog. Okay. So here I wanted to go with purchase organization, company code. What is the other one which I thought of using it? Vendor. Okay. Vendor here. Right. With these three fields, I'm going to create a condition table. That's what I told you, right? Condition table definition. It's a combination of key fields used to determine correct condition record for a particular condition type. Okay. Now you see, you have to go with generate condition table. This icon, you have to click it. I go with it. Do you want to generate the condition table? I would say yes. Then you go with the local object. Okay. And then it's going to create this particular 999 condition table. Okay. It's actually created with a B999. That's the table name. Okay. Whereas B stands for the application. Let it create the table. Once the table is created, I will go back to my access sequence key, which contains list of condition tables for a particular condition type. So therefore, I am going to add, now you see here, this is created. Okay, I'll just go. Okay, if you want, you can just go with generated object so that you could see the object that is created. Okay, this is B99 is the one which got created. Okay, so now you see these are the fields. Client, application, client is whatever 800, application is B, purchase order, output type is your GN and GNPO, company code, purchase organization, vendor account number. With this combination, system will determine this condition record. Okay, back. Okay, now you are done with condition table creation. Come back to access sequence key for purchase order. What's your access sequence key? GNIS. That's what I have created. Select this, go to accesses. Here I am going to add my 999. How? Look at here. New entries. Okay. What is the number I can give to table 999? Isn't it? Hit enter. Okay. Now select this one, go to field. The field assignment has not yet been made. You just go and do it. Now you see no entries found that match selection criteria. That's okay. Once you are here, you go with save. Apple request. Who is Apple? Okay, whoever it could be. I'll just go and save. Now you see this is create. Okay. Keep exclusive indicator so that whenever it finds out the condition record, okay, it stops the search there itself. Now you see here you have maintained your own condition table. Save. Okay, back, save changes. Now you see here you have created your own condition table. I'll just come back here, maintain it as 999. Okay, so what else do you require? You see, you have created your own message type, you have created your own access sequence key, you have created your own condition table. Then condition table contains what? Condition records, isn't it? So therefore you maintain the condition record now. That's the master data. Before that, okay, let's just go and see if you have done everything properly. Condition table, you have defined it. Access sequence key, you have done it. And then once again, let me take you to message types. Request, define message type for purchase order. Maintain message types for PO. ZNPO is your what you call the output type. Just go to this place. Okay, default values for this, which I've already maintained it. Time, all these things, they fall in place. Okay, here access sequence key, you have to change it. Why? You have created your own access sequence key, isn't it? What is your access sequence key? ZNIS, isn't it? I have created my own access sequence key. So therefore, you have to change the access sequence key. Otherwise, this will not work. So therefore, what am I supposed to do? I have to change. So here, I'm going to replace this with my own access sequence key. Done. Then back, fine tune control. I think it's been done properly. Let me check it. Okay, instead of taking things for granted, print operation, I would go with 1.
ZNPO ఉంటుంది.
Sorry, Andy.
ZNPO ఉంటుంది.
1 second. Application B, print operation, don't use that. Condition type ZNPO. Come on. Strange thing. Selection by content, I would go with condition type ZNPO. Okay, it's only one is there, and the first one is not there. So it means what? If you don't maintain operator 1, which is new printout, when you create a PO, it will not get created. So therefore, what you have to do is you have to go and create a new operator 1, condition type ZNPO. Okay, unless you have this, system is not going to default your ZNPO while you create the purchase order. Now this is also done. Come back, right? Now you see here, maintain requirements for message control. Here, there is a small thing which you need to perform. Okay, I assume this will come automatically, but let's have a look at it. 121 or what? Okay, I think this is standard one. You don't have to bother about that. Message recognition for message recognition schemas. Okay, this you have already worked with it. You can see here for purchase order ZNIS 00. So this is the one. Now you have ZNPO, etc. Okay, then you have the schema assigned to the application EF. What is this? Let me check it. Is it the required? Check release. No, release is not required. Okay, back. Once you are done with this, you see here partner roles per message type. You can just go into this. If you want to specify any partner roles, you can specify for ZNPO also. Output type ZNPO, transmission medium, it's 4. Okay, I would just go with 4. Okay, why 5 has been picked up? External send, I want 01 print. Is it there? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine, that's also there. Other than this, there is only one more thing which is pending, which is assign output devices to purchasing group. If so and so purchasing group created a purchase order, what is the default printer to be triggered? I have my own purchasing group, NIS. This is the last configuration that I will be doing in purchasing. Okay, so here I can go with LP01 or whatever the printer, whichever the floor printer, whichever the printer that you wanted to have. Normally buyers will have their own printers. A unique printer will be kept with each of the buyer. So therefore that's the printer ID that you have to specify here with reference to the buyer. Now all the configuration part is over except one thing, that is called condition record creation, that is master data, which you can do it from here. Transaction code for condition record creation is MN04. Okay, so when you go to here, messages for purchase order, you see here MN04. What is your condition type? You should see your condition type here, ZNPO. You see here, it's here. Can you just give me a moment, please? Prasad garu nenu half an hour lo call chestanu. Right. Okay. Now either you hit enter or you go with key combination. Look at here. Do you see the condition table that you have created? Company code, purchase organization, vendor. Is this the one that you have created? Why is it appearing first? Are you guys able to visualize? Pavitra and Radhika, I think somebody, Radhika, maybe Pavitra, she asked me
Yes, sir.
a couple of days ago. Okay, that is actually from here. I have created my own condition table, I have created my own access sequence key. So all those 4 or 5 that you see, that's because of my access sequence key, which is assigned to my message type. You see here, my message type is ZNPO. For this ZNPO, okay, for this ZNPO, the access sequence key assigned is ZNIS. For this ZNIS, if you look at the ZNIS access sequence key, it has got 4 or 5 condition tables, ZNIS accesses. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, out of this, the first one is 2, second one is 10, third one is 20, fourth one is 30, fifth one is 40. Because you see here the first one, that's where you see here. Okay, company code, purchase organization, vendor. Second one is, you see here, purchase organization, vendor for EDI. Third one, same, doc type, purchase organization, vendor. Fourth one, doc type. Fifth one, organization. So depending upon how many condition tables that you have for a particular access sequence key, these combinations appear. And this is my own combination. So I go with this. I wanted to create a condition record for this so that the message will be automatically defaulted into my what you call purchase order. My company code is 777. My purchase organization is 777C. Hit enter. And my vendor. You have to maintain all those vendors of yours here. Okay. You just go and maintain these things here. 305, 101, 106. For example, I'll just maintain these 3 people. Okay. Why the third guy has not been picked up for the second guy? 102. I think I have not changed the name. Okay. Language, you go with EN, put it EN here. Okay. You save this. Okay. Once you are done with it, just come back. Now you go and create a PO. The expectation is ME21N. You see here, because you are creating PO, which is application, because you are creating PO is the application, ZNIS 00, schema for the message recognition, this will be triggered. Because this is being triggered, these are the ones which will be available as message or output types for the PO. Let's see if it is happening that way or not. Where is your document type? CNP. Okay. Vendor. Let's say this guy. 77C. This one. Material. I don't know what is this material. Let me just go and give it here for the time being. Enter the plant. Okay. Now go to messages. Can you see ZNPO? It automatically got triggered, right? You know why? That's because you have maintained the condition record with a combination of vendor, company code, and purchase organization. If I change the vendor, okay, to somebody, I think for Radhika, first these 3, I have maintained only the condition record for these 3. If I go and create a PO for Venkat, now you see price. Okay, so let me enter the price. Price is, for example, say 10. Okay, I think pricing procedure is not being triggered for this because maybe it's not being maintained here. Okay, now if you go into messages, you see here no message. Why? Because you have not maintained condition record. Even yesterday also, if you could recollect, roll back your thoughts, I have maintained condition record for gross price in the form of info record. I did not maintain condition record for discount, surcharge, freight or whatever. Therefore, you would not have seen condition records. Okay, so condition record is a is a master data maintenance. So therefore you have to perform it. The expectation is that it will be done by the master data team. So once you are here, you would see GNPO defaulted. Other than GNPO, what else would be there? These three, because these are the three that you have maintained for your GNIS 00 message determination schema, isn't it? Let me just take you back to message determination schema. Where is that? It's here. For GNIS 00, because you have maintained only 3. For GNIS 00, because you have maintained only 3, you see here, you would see only 3. In case if you want to select anything manually, you just select it and double click. Okay. Now I would just go and save it. Okay. So once you are done with it, when you come back here, come on. It's taking little more time to update the table entries. You see here your GNPO is processed. Okay, so this is how you should be setting up your message determination using condition technique. Okay, so let me put it as message determination setup using condition technique. Right? Any questions in this? With this, we are concluding the purchasing submodule. This is the major part of SAP MM. After that, we go with inventory management. If you are fine with it, I'll stop it for the day. As I told you, this is the last topic, although there is one more thing called vendor evaluation. But for that, to evaluate the vendor, you have to work on various parameters, including inventory management. So therefore, I'll take that vendor evaluation, though it's part of purchasing, separately, maybe towards the end. Okay? So any questions on purchasing, feel free to ask me now.
Venkat, did you upload the recording yesterday?
I'm sorry, Andy, your voice is breaking, stay there. I guess you are a little away from your speaker. Hello?
Venkat, can you hear me? No? Venkat?
Can you hear me, Sridhar?
I can hear you, Venkat. I'm not sure whether you can hear me or not.
Yeah, it's okay now, చెప్పండి.
ఏంది అంటే నిన్న రికార్డింగ్ మీరు రికార్డింగ్ అయిందా
Yeah, చేశాను కదండి, చేసి అప్లోడ్ చేశానే.
లేదండి మరి
ఏం లేదు, మీకు రికార్డెడ్ సెషన్ కనపడలేదా, లేకపోతే ఆడియో రికార్డ్ అవ్వలేదా? వాట్ వాస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్?
రికార్డెడ్ సెషన్ లేదు, ఎందుకంటే 22nd లాస్ట్ ఉందన్నమాట.
గివ్ మీ ఎ మొమెంట్, లెట్ మీ యాక్సెస్ ఇట్. వన్ మొమెంట్. Mozilla Firefox.
Sridhar, you can check it now. It is there. It is showing.
Okay.
ఎందుకంటే నాకు గుర్తుందండి నిన్న ఏమైందంటే మధ్యలో ఒకసారి బ్రేక్ అయింది కదా, సో ఐ కెప్ 2 ఫైల్స్ ఇంటూ ఎ జిప్ అండ్ దెన్ జిప్ ని మళ్ళీ జిప్ చేసి పెట్టాను. సంథింగ్ ఏదో కండిషన్ టెక్నిక్ సంథింగ్ ఎట్లాగో పెట్టినట్టు గుర్తు.
టిపికల్ డేట్ ఉంటుంది అంటే
యా కరెక్ట్. నేను నిన్న డేట్ తో పెట్టలేదండి, ఎందుకంటే చెప్పా కదా 2 ఫైల్స్ అవి ఒక ఫోల్డర్ లో పెట్టి ఫోల్డర్ ని జిప్ చేసి పెట్టాను. One second.
File name condition technique part 1, sir.
ఓకే అట్లా పెట్టానా, సరే అయితే. యా ఈవెన్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి కూడా చూడొచ్చు. డెలీట్ జనరల్గా ఏం చేస్తా అంటే డెలీట్ చేసేస్తాను, ఎక్కువ ఉంచను. బట్ లెట్ మీ సీ ఇట్. MM 10 AM. యా ఒక ఫైల్ నిన్నటి ఫైల్ అయితే ఉందండి, ఇక ఇది ఫైల్ అండి, అప్లోడ్ చేశాను.
ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం.
Nevertheless, we were there here, so let me check it. SAP.
నేను చూస్తాం, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు.
Alright, not a problem. ఇంకా ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉన్నాయండి?
సార్ ఈ మెసేజ్ టైప్ ఒకవేళ ఈమెయిల్ యూజ్ చేయాలంటే ఒకసారి చూపిస్తారా సార్?
సర్టెన్లీ. ఓకే, సో ఇదిగోండి సార్ ఫైల్, ఇది కండిషన్ టెక్నిక్ పార్ట్ 1.
ఓకే.
Alright, so let me come out of this. లేకపోతే ఇది ఎక్కువ మెమరీ తీసుకుంటుంది. Okay, Pavitra, to answer your question, let's say here is your mail thing. దీనికి ఏంటంటేనండి, దీనికి మిగతా what you call the output types or message types కి difference, you have to set up something called communication strategy. Okay, దానికి what you have to do is go back to your message type. Look at your message type. Where is that? Message type here. Choose the message type. Mail అని ఉంది కదా, ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి మీరు. రైట్, when you are here, there is something called communication strategy అని ఉంటుంది. ఇది CS01. ఇది మెయింటైన్ చేయాలండి. Unless you have not maintained this, ఇంకొకటి you have to have communication strategy as well as transmission medium as external send. Print out పెట్టుకోడు, దీనికి external send ఉండాలి. Right, and then what else, you can change this to send immediately. That's no big deal. Save it. Okay, because mail is already coming into your PO, you can use even this one also. మన POలో దీన్ని కూడా వాడుకోవచ్చు. You see here, it's there, mail వస్తుంది కాబట్టి. Right, now what I have to do is where is that, look for the access sequence key. దీనికి ఉన్న access sequence key ఏముందో చెక్ చేయండి. 001. Right, so for this 001 you have to work with, and also in the fine-tune control you have to look for mail, see if it is there or not. It's there. Then back, go to access sequence key for purchase order, look for the mail. Mail ఉందా ఇక్కడ? మెయిల్ లేదు చూడండి. ఓకే, సారీ 0001 కదా ఇందాక మనం చూసింది. When you go into this, okay, you have got these 3 tables based on vendor, doc type, purchase organization vendor and doc type. Right, so మీరు ఏం చేయాలంటే అప్పుడు ఒక కండిషన్ రికార్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి ఫర్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ కాంబినేషన్, ఏదైనా పర్లేదు. సో what I'm going to do now, you see here, I'm going to create a condition record, transaction code MN04. Okay, this time it is going to be mail. Hit enter. I wanted to go with ZN PO document type. I have my own document type, right? So let's say I wanted to go with this. What is my document type? You look at here, you will have your document type. గుర్తుందండి మీ డాక్యుమెంట్ టైప్ ఏదది ఇది కదా GNPO. Check it here. Language, maintain it as English. Hit enter. Select document type. You have to go to communication. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి. Ensure that communication status is appearing over here. తర్వాత LP01 మీ printer information you have to specify it here. Go and check this, right? Then you save it. That's all you have to do. Now if I go and create another PO, you see here I wanted to create a new PO, and this PO is for doc type. ఇక్కడ మీరు రైట్ డాక్ టైప్ ఇవ్వాలి. ఇది కాకుండా ఇంకా వేరే ఏది ఇచ్చినా కూడా మీకు అవుట్పుట్ టైప్ ట్రిగ్గర్ కాదండి. ఓకే, వెండర్ కుడ్ బి ఎనీథింగ్. వై? బికాస్ యూ హ్యావ్ క్రియేటెడ్ కండిషన్ రికార్డ్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ డాక్యుమెంట్ టైప్. ఓకే, oops, 77C NIS, this one, material is this one, quantity of 10, client is so and so. That's okay. Now if you go into messages, you would see 2. Why? Because system has found 2 condition records. Now you go and save it. Okay, PO is created under so and so number. Just go and have a look at it. Okay, now if you look into it, both outputs got triggered. కానీ మీకు ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది PO email ద్వారా వెళ్తుందా లేదా అని? How do you know whether a mail has been sent from SAP system? There is a transaction code called SOST. Okay, so SOST అనేది ఒక transaction code which will tell you it's not yet, it's ఇంకా వచ్చినట్లేదు. ఇక్కడ మీకు మెయిల్ వస్తుందండి. ఆ PO వెండర్ కి మీరు మెయిల్ సెటప్ చేయాలి. Probably you would not have maintained the vendor mail information in the vendor, అందుకని రాలేదు. ఓకే, లెట్స్ సీ. ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళండి. బ్యాక్ హియర్ యూ గో విత్ వెండర్ రాధిక. ఇక్కడ మీరు మెయిల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మెయింటైన్ చేయాలండి. గో విత్ చేంజ్ మోడ్. అదర్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ లోకి వెళ్తే మీకు ఈమెయిల్ ఉంటుంది. ఇక్కడ కనపడుతుంది నాకు. Not this one. Just give me a moment. Come on. Enter remote mail, telex. This is not remote mail. There would be something else. I'm not seeing it properly here. You would see an email, field for email. Okay, so wherein you are supposed to maintain the email address. So once you maintain the email address, then a mail will be triggered to this user. I'm not finding it here. Let me just log into a different system and see if it is available. Give me a moment. ICM. Let me check it out. The system is down. I have to connect with VPN if I have to see it in my client systems. But here only you would see something for the email communications, but here I'm not seeing it. It's a strange thing.
ఎవరైనా కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ లో చేంజ్ చేశారేమో సార్.
Not sure only. Let me log into my office system. Okay, I'll just connect VPN. Probably the call may get disconnected, but please be there. I'll take a screenshot of it in case if the call gets disconnected. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir. Can hear you.
Oh, is this the okay. And can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I see. Okay, so let me choose some Dell vendor. Okay. For example, let's take UK వాళ్ళని కనపట్లేదే. Doesn't matter. You can take anything. If you go into address, purchasing data. By the way, this is our QA system, quality assurance system. Okay, you see here, like this you should see, which is not appearing in that system. See here, so this is what we used to see. So what we do is, while we are testing it, we add our own user ID, our own email ID here, in case if we are testing it, so that we expect it to receive an email. Okay, so but for some reason it's not appearing. Maybe the particular field has been probably suppressed. Okay, so this is the one that you are supposed to see. Okay, so let me come out of this. I'll take out, disconnect it please. Okay, so now let's go back to our system. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This one, right? PHP5. So maybe somebody has suppressed it and I'm not sure. So if it is suppressed, what you have to do is you have to go back. You have to go back and open that particular field. The company code is 77777C. That's not there here. That's the problem. Okay, so maybe it's been suppressed. So what you have to do, if it is suppressed, /o spro SAP reference IMG, go to logistics general. Okay, did you remember how to go to that place? Business partner,
Yes.
vendors,
Vendors.
control. Okay, so here define account groups and field selections for the vendor. You have what is that? ZNIS. What is that you have defined? Goods supplier details. Go there in the general data address. Here email would have been suppressed.
In communication, sir.
Communication.
Not in address. It should be in communication.
Let's see. Internet mail address. You see here, it's been suppressed, isn't it? So you make it as an optional entry. You save it. Okay. Now just go with XK02 for Radhika. You could see email here. Okay, so now here what you are supposed to do is let's say Wednesday _ SAP yahoo.com. I'm sorry, looks like I've lost the power. Hello. Pavitra, sorry, and PowerPoint మా ఇంట్లో. So you go ahead and continue. అక్కడ నా మెయిల్ ఐడి ఇచ్చాను కదా, సో you guys go ahead and continue. ఆ మెయిల్ ఐడిని సేవ్ చేసి, or else you log in with your user ID. Go to Radhika as a vendor, change mode, change the email, and then save it. And then recreate the PO so that you would see the email will go to my ID or else me ID even, no problem. Everyone, if you guys want to continue, you just give your user ID and check it in the SOST transaction code. లేదంటే రేపు మీకు చూపిస్తాను నేను. All right అండి. Okay, thank you, bye, see you tomorrow.